Greetings everyone, and great here for another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side it's the Panzer Elite, we have Jammeme. Spawn as north side as the US forces, we have popiose 303. Let's see, looks like 3 engineer opener versus just Panzer Grenadiers. Goes with his strategic sector, now I'm from mission sector. Usually a sector you want to go out. I tend to see most players tend to go for this fuel point to the high munitions. After all, this is good amount of munitions, though this way capturing this, then that will result in the munitions coming in faster since strategic points capture faster than resource sectors. Panzer Grenadier is heading towards the center of the map. He's eyeing to be aggressive, engage his opponent's engineers. Quadruple engineer opener. D43 is now pulled out by the Panzer Elite. Does lay down a bit of wire there, not bad. Not all that wire is complete, but that wire should be sufficient. Engineer sign for this fuel sector. We do now the barracks going up, so a quadruple engineer into barracks. So this should give the US player quite a bit of capping pressure. The Panzer Elite player is being aggressive as Panzer Grenadiers. With how aggressive he is, he may want to go as far as second Grad in order for more capturing capability. He does get out third Panzer Grenadier. We'll probably see a rifleman on the build queue. Could be for a Jeep. I have a feeling it's going to be a rifleman. A Jeep will provide him enough fields of pressure. So yeah, it should. I think a rifleman would be better. As nice as Jeep is to take out Kettenkrads. Fuel sector, the high fuel sector being captured now. I believe that is the only high fuel sector on the entire map. There's no counterpart to it. Yeah, I don't see another plus 16 fuel. Engineers capture this munitions sector.
Ready to pass on. Target is secured. Go ahead. Squad is gathered and ready.
See, no doctrine selected just yet. Rifleman squad being engaged. Panzer Grenadiers push forward, getting behind some light cover. Going to see 3 Panzer Grenadiers versus a single rifleman. Engineers, like I said, will give him good capping pressure, but right now he will have trouble field control. This engineer is too wounded to really advance, especially with the rifleman squad falling back. You have the engineers here. Lay down a tiny bit of wire, but looks like going straight for this point up here. This cutoff sector has been decaptured, however, with this munition sector there, it is not actually a cutoff sector.
Kampfgruppen have upgraded defensive operations.
Defensive operations makes sense.
The enemy is seizing
You always need healing. Flamethrower, burden the Panzer Grenadiers. In center of theirs, this engineer squad. Looks like Red is going to play an AI style of sending units everywhere to start to capture everything and ignore the crap out of your opponent style. Which is honestly a very effective gameplay style. Just keep running. Just go around, try to decapture sectors, and keep your opponent just on his feet. Now right now this engineer squad may go down, be a little bit of a loss. And yeah, he's gonna lose his squad entirely.
Have destroyed an enemy unit.
Cast up and ready to go. Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up.
We are losing territory.
Come behind. Infantry section.
Panzer Grenadiers push forward. We've got flamethrower engineers. They can hop inside the garrison. Does get a little bit of flame burst there, nothing too significant. Rifle squad can garrison now. Flamethrower engineers get on back. These engineers capture that fuel sector, or Deedle's decapturing. Camp Group Company now on the build queue, or has been complete.
Supply lines are broken.
And it's going for fast capture? Okay.
We are losing a sector.
Engineers do take a little bit of damage there. It looks like the Panzer League player is going for a capturing game. Literally. I don't think now's a good time for the faster capturing. He is behind on field control, that's for sure, but he does have 5 Panzer Grenadiers. So no doctrine selected. Bit of damage there. This Panzer Grenadier squad tries to way forward. He needs to focus down that flamethrower squad severely. Does pick up the flamethrower engineers as we hear explosions from something. And now the rifle squad's falling back. We do have engineers inside this garrison, but only 1 man. And he too may get wiped.
Enemy forces are attacking our petrol depot.
So the US player has lost a significant number of engineers. Looks like he just has the 1. Better keep this one live. Does the supply yard. Maybe got ready to go for a motor pool for a Greyhound. And right now the Panzer League player has lost his fuel sector, so it's denying the income from all these sectors. Rifleman squad engaged by Panzer Grenadier inside of the factory.
We are losing ammunitions depot.
Huh. A wall-mounted AC unit. When were AC units invented? That whoever lives in that little barracks is living in luxury. Rifle squad does get on out of the garrison, receiving a bit of damage there. This rifle squad being focused down. Just in case he actually gets wiped out.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
It looks like he will barely escape on out of there. The US player can't be affording to lose all these squads. You're now a motor pool now out in the field. And Katagrad go around and capture some other sectors. The stuff is still non-supply, so... And he's not actually recapturing that sector. That's actually a bit of an oversight. Send his units to engage this rifleman. US player lost a lot of squads, but still maintaining majority field control. And the Panzer League player literally has no additional income at the moment.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Here. Not capturing that fuel sector from those squads is a huge oversight in my opinion. These other squads could just push forward to this munitions sector in VP.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Harbor squad's skirmishing around. Doesn't really want to commit at the moment.
Achtung. The enemy is impacting Kampfgruppelehr's victory points.
Fresh Greyhound deployed out exact moment I looked at it. Very nice.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Panzer Grenadiers engaging. One behind heavy, one behind light. He's hitting the one behind heavy. Does tag him out with a fresh squad. Very nice. Greyhound advancing. We do have no AT on the field. A 6th Panzer Grenadier now on the field. Does not have any sort of structure other than possible. Did we see the Panzer upgrade on this structure? Can't remember. He has a Panzer upgrade now, so he doesn't have a whole lot of munitions. He's been having trouble with field control. Now squad being upgraded with G43s when he really does need those Panzer. I disagree with this upgrade. Panzer Grenadiers getting a good firing angle from up high.
The enemy is seizing our territory. Has reported in and is ready to be deployed. Ready to respond.
We are upgraded and ready for action.
Panzer Grenadiers fight from the garrison there. Bars just got popped. Tracking squad is a bit wounded. Gonna be attrition down. Got Panzer Grenadiers up here. Looks like he did wipe out something. I think it was a rifleman squad that was over here. Probably this one there. Yep, all of them are dead. Panzer Grenadiers running away from the Greyhound. There's nothing on the field to engage Greyhound. No, it does have a Panzer squad, a tank buster squad. But that's squad number 7. Hopefully goes for the 5-man or the 4-man squad upgrade relatively soon. Bars. Landmine being put out there. I wouldn't realize the fact that he wasn't shooting. Nice Greyhound mine though. Rifle squad can't focus down, does re-pick up the bar. An oversight not picking that up. But good chance that rifle squad may actually get wiped out. He will find the landmine. No, he will not find the landmine.
We have 300 points left.
Let's keep this.
US players at all 500 VPs. His opponent, the Panzer League players down to less than 300. And Kenograd's charging before with basically no health remaining. The next person sees on him, he's dead.
Victory target secured. No contact. Ready for orders. Go ahead, sir. Ready to move.
Put it there onto the Greyhound. 2 tank busters out on the field. We got 8 squads of Panzer Grenadiers. Yeah, it definitely needs the 4-man squad upgrade. I wonder if he's going for Tank Hunter. I don't know what he should go for. This is a manpower expenditure, to say the least. Wait, is he not planning to tech up? We saw the fast capture. Is he not planning even to tech up? Even to the Panzer Jäger Command or Panzer Support Command. Now I'm just wondering, he may not be eyeing to tech up whatsoever. If that is the case, he can either go for Scorched Earth or Hummels, or for Panzer Tank Hunter for Hetzers.
We are losing ground.
This Panzer Grenadier does flinch forward and decides to run on back. Private squads keep their distance. Train railroad signal does get hit. Now looking at that, is that angle too tight for a train? That angle may actually be too tight for a train. Nope, either way, we've now got the Panzer Grenadiers getting this rifle squad over here. Got the Kaliningrad, taking some hits. And does go down there. Didn't see any doctrine selected on the back in its back seat. But he can always use Broken to get that recovered. But she is one of the Panzer Support Command, getting the light AT half track.
Receiving you, Commander.
Handful of Panzer Grenadiers there, or rifle squads engaging these Panzer Grenadiers. Getting a bit of damage on these Panzer Grenadiers, and they're starting to fall back now. Pantrack does get a hit there. Light AT half track's not pulling a field. He does rebuild Kaliningrad. And these Panzer Grenadiers do fall back there. He does have 2 Pantracks in this region, which they could get a good volley off on the Greyhound. Does get a good hit there.
The enemy is stealing a
rolls a miss there. Rifle squad kick to the flanks. Panzer Grenadiers rotating around the flank. Kaliningrad, still nothing low in the back of it. Does use the carcass of the Captain Grad for a cover bonus, and the rifle squad's eyeing for the truck. Over here, rifle squad getting hit as well, and we do now look like here's the offensive power shoot raining on in. Oh, okay, that was just 3 models there, not necessarily one entire squad, but this guy doesn't even fall back as well. So do you have infantry versus something that does also give an indication of what Doctrine's gone for? So he can perhaps counter it out with something. Rifle squad does capture central VP, Panzer behind some heavy cover.
Must defend the enemy's advances on our victory point.
And the rifle squad is decapturing that sector now. This rifle squad is still decapturing the fuel sector. Panzer is rotating around.
Territory cut off from supply. The enemy is weakening even now.
Rifleman squad does go down there.
Ready, sir. We await your command.
The light ATF track.
Sergeants have joined our ranks.
Better than sergeants, okay? I still think the 4-man squad, you should get the logistics company eye for the 4-man squad. We do also got a rifleman landmine here, which was built by the rifleman, not by that Greyhound. It does fall back there. One of these squads could explode. Grad does take some fire there. Still no doctor selected. Light ATF track trying to find a shot. Does get a miss there. Oh, try to go for a crit shot. There's also a landmine here. Looks like the rifle squad's interrupting the movement of the light ATF track. And vice versa. Yeah, rifle squads can get some good damage there. I wonder, does he have access to sticky bombs at the moment? Maybe not. Nothing does appear to be being researched. Now I've got off a power shoot raining on in. Does take a hit there.
Scheiße, the enemy is stealing a victory point from beneath our noses. Our forward supply lines are broken.
And the Grenadiers fighting behind some heavy cover. This Panzer Grenadier squad is being upgraded with STGs. We only have one window on this side. The Sergeant squad taking a bit too much damage. These Panzer Grenadiers charging way forward. I wonder, does he have more than 8 now? Yep, still has 8 Panzer Grenadiers, so it's still a very large number. STGs may want to pop out of the garrison, gain some good damage on the riflemen, G43s and everything. Good chance this does suppress the squad. He's going to go for the wipe. And that is dead. More STGs now popping on out. He has only one squad that's not upgraded. The other one's also severely wounded. He's running away from artillery. We also now have a 222 on the field. I don't see additional structures for the US player, but I do see what appears to be AT guns. But that's a Greyhound and AT gun. Does have a treehouse center. AT gun just in a very defensive position. Doesn't have to be too aggressive with it at the moment. There's only the light ATF track to worry about, which itself is a counter unit.
Panzer, we must defend the enemy's advances on our victory points.
My ATF track pushes his way forward, knock around some piping.
Objective secure. We are coming under fire.
Panzer Grenadier does capture the central VP and does fall back.
The enemy has moved against one of Germany's victory points.
2-2 rolling around. We'll find nothing. So there's this rifleman squad right here. I hear M2. M2 firing. Gets a pretty good hit there. And falls back. The crane did get damaged there. Rifle squad softly captured the
We now
munitions.
have incendiary grenades at our disposal.
Incendiary grenades. Okay, I have a feeling that more and more likely it's going to go for Tank Hunter. He's lost his other cannon grad as well. He can use a broken Katiga to get that recovered, wherever it may have died. The Rifleman squad does fall back there. And the Rifle squad taking a bit more damage. Good chance this Rifle squad will get wiped out. He has put out a... Yeah, so just 8.
Destroyed an enemy unit.
Reinforcement point? Ah, 4 reinforcements center of the map. Not bad. The M2 can be very useful against all the infantry. The Panzer player has a lot of infantry. Maybe a Sherman Crocodile would be pretty good? I have no idea what he should deploy on the field. Probably, I'm thinking maybe even Sherman Crocodile at this point. Greyhound is still quite effective in this situation, so have to be careful about that light ATF track. He does have all the tech structures. Don't know if he has access to many things for the Panther research. Greyhound rotating around, trying to get some hits onto this T2. Greyhound's now efficiency 1.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
It does lose that rifle squad entirely. Oh, where's this? Okay, he's barraging right here, I'm thinking. There's a dead Kaliningrad. And gets a good hit there. Oh, 2-2 found a landmine there. Maybe from the Greyhound, maybe from the Rifleman. He does have access to field defenses, which means Rifleman squad's going to lay down landmines. That telephone pole went flying. He had to deliver a message to his home planet. Greyhound gained some shots there. 2-2 does engine crit. I don't see any paint tricks in this region. Light TF tracks this region and is at full health. Another Optima power shoot running on in and a mortar. The US player deployed out a mortar. Interesting. Maybe trying to siege down that 4 HQ. Zeal's been researched. More and more Panzer Grenadier research being plotted out. Very nice. The Rifle squad does fall back there. And it looks like the Kaliningrad does get gunned down. But it's there on the light tap track, going for a crit shot, gets the short engine crit there, engineers for repairs, and the M180 gun for recovery. Does get fully mobilized, but will get fully repaired. Now the rifle squad goes down. He does spot these landmines. 2-2 is going to be gunning down the landmines. Zalakan's a little bit effective versus the landmines. That one does get recamouflaged. In which the 2-2, okay, doesn't drive into it. The barrage looks like just eyeing for this general region. And the Panzer place has now 6 command points. Was that a second M2? Was that the mortar? That may have been the mortar. That explosion effect seems a little bit bigger than the mortar, but it was. Now I got the logistics company. Hoping we'll see the 4-man squad upgrade. I'll give all of his, most of his Panzer Grenadiers at least 33% increased health and potentially up to 33% increased damage. SDG is making his way forward.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Panzer Grenadiers do fall back.
Ready for mission orders.
Looks like the rifle squad will take a bit of damage.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Rifle squad inside the garrison. Greyhound rushes to advance its way forward. Rifle squad does avoid the incendiary grenade. The Panzer player does have a good amount of munitions and munitions income at the moment. Rifle squad getting hit by this Panzer Grenadier. I hear artillery raining on in. Over here, trying to hit this car after the sector, but it does get exploded. Rifle squad down here. We do have these rifle squads engaging the Greyhound. Does pick up the bar. Another light ATF track has been pulled in the field. Two gain some shots from the rifleman. Panzer Grenadier is taking some damage. Now got this drop squad falling back. Rifle squad taking more and more shots. Rifle squad does get wiped out. Order still just the one kill onto it. Panzer Grenadiers do fall back. Let's take a look at the US players' economy. The activating Panzer Support Command. US player does have decent amount of munitions come. Not enough munitions for the Alpha Power Shoot. Can bring in some Rangers. Not a whole lot left. He does have Supply Yard level 1.
Rifle squad on point.
Our front lines are collapsing.
Additional rifleman squad has been pulled on out.
Victory point is ours.
I have the VP captured.
Unit, taking fire here. Riflemen ready, sir.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Construction is done.
Panzer Grenadier is taking some damage. Got another 2-2 firing away. Palisade gets good hit there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. The rifle squad takes some severe damage. Rifle squad may go down, but may be taken by the landmine. Does flinch and takes severe damage there. And the Panzer Grenadiers do fall back.
Losing ground out there.
Another landmine detonation of here on the Panzer Grenadiers. Up north, we do have the engine crit there. Panzer also spawned as well. Light ATF track has a bit of health. Takes some severe hits. Main destroy crit there. Rock squad in the back line. Additional rifle squad now pulled on out. He may just want to save us manpower for off-map combat groups. He needs population efficiency at the moment. Or manpower deployment efficiency, I should say.
Is being taken by the enemy.
The only thing right now, off-map combat group he would not want to see is more mortars. The Thunder Cow could be useful. Everything else would be very useful. Got some more artillery raining on in. Panzer Grenadiers straight forward. Does suppress the rifleman.
Losing ground out there.
Objective secure. Rifle squad defending.
Rifle squad straight forward, engaging the Panzer Grenadier. Finds another landmine there, gets detonated. Panzer Grenadiers straight forward.
One of our sectors. Base is taking fire.
Mortar taking a little bit of damage there. Rifle squad's rotating around to help protect it. The mortar does avoid the incendiary grenade, and he does fall back to the Panzer Grenadier. Enemy unit down, so maybe something got artillery to death. Panzer Grenadiers pushing forward, rifle squad eyeing for the VP. And getting a little bit of damage there onto that 2-2.
Casualties being reported.
Rifle squad does get wiped out. These squads pushing forward. This Panzer Grenadier has plenty of health. Does fall back the Wind squad. Maybe a little bit too early for that, because he could have stood and fight with both squads and focused on that squad individually. Oh, did he just hear? A Humo got deployed on the field. I thought it was a booby trap since that used the same sound effect. Around Rifleman squad does get inside this garrison. And a safe grenade has been thrown. Rifle squad taking some severe amount of damage from the incendiary grenade, but does tough it out. Only two of the guys couldn't handle the spiciness of the grenade. And now got the M2 firing away, maybe right here. Actually, I'm not sure where it's dropping. Mortar may have got a bit of splash damage there. Light ATF track here. These other forces pushing way forward. Good is there on the rifleman. Rifleman squad laying down landmine. Very nice. Yes, 53 missions per minute, which is pretty good. They bring an offensive power shoot every 3 minutes. Looks like a Humo barrage running into the space sector. Looks like got a good hit there on the AT gun. Panzer grenadiers push way forward. Got the East Panzer grenadiers also push way forward. Force back the rifleman squads. US players still ahead of VPs by a good amount.
Going after one of our munitions.
And now we've got the increased squad size. Very nice. Now these STG Panzer Grenadiers will have increased a 33% increased health and damage. Same thing with the bolt action rifles. Oh, Scorched Earth has now been selected. Disables that point from the neck down. Panzer Grenadiers eyeing for some heavy cover there. And we've got another offensive power shoot running on in. And these Panzer Grenadiers are not probably responding. And now the rifle squads also fall back, trying to get a little bit of healing. Sprint and anti-tank grenades have now been researched. Got a pretty nice double capture for the Asley player. How is this guy not getting healed up? Maybe this guy is just way too far away. Got some holes in that structure.
We can now booby trap buildings around the enemy are now available for deployment.
More STGs now being pulled in now as well. He's down to 4 or 5 Panzer Grenadiers. Has lost a good number of them, but now has 2 Humels. Which can go provide him. Disables that munition sector. Very nice. And this feels like it's also disabled. So it's going to take quite a bit of time to get all this repaired on up.
Scheiße, the enemy is stealing a victory point from beneath our noses.
Oh, looks like I'm taking time to repair up this fuel sector. Arm squad falling back, both of them.
They're hitting our base.
Now let's get inside that garrison over here. Got these Panzer Grenadiers. These Panzer Grenadiers push way forward, trying to find this mortar. Does fall back there. Over here, now got this Rifle Squad taking a bit of damage. Incendiary grenade has been thrown into this garrison. Panzer Grenadiers fighting kind of heavy cover. Now there's C3. This one is just supposed to C2. We have light cover.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
One of these squads to go down, made the one up here. Panzer Grenadier does decapture the sector, and I just to nope, that's a booby trap, not the Scorch ability, I think that was a misclick. Surprised enough, somehow he didn't get forced back quickly enough. Booby trap has been trapped, and he made the disable point now. And that one's disabled from the waist down. And that one goes down as well.
Ready for mission orders.
Fall in.
Hammer ready for orders.
M2 firing barrage, but that's a Humo barrage. The M2 is also firing away as well. Right, this Panzer Grenadier, maybe? Nope, it looks like I am for barrage here. Barrage is opponent's base. We got the mortar research on the way. STGs and G43s there. Looks like an off-map howitzer barrage running on in. Get some good hits there. A senior grenade there, so it's very stacked up. You should only have one squad repairing up a time. Having multiple squads repairing up a time does not help.
The enemy is down to 200
Howdy.
points.
The game was interesting. I just felt pressure from seemingly endless rifles. You may have a different game in mind, because this one, you did a pretty good job in the early game. You're the one who deployed a large number of Panzer Grenadiers. Howdy. Nothing much. Just streaming. Got now a booby trap right there. I wonder, does he have his off-map combat groups? He has enough command points for off-map combat group. He should definitely get it deployed and out. I suppose right now he's at pop cap, so he doesn't really need it. He does have 4 at the moment. You're correct. Oh, 14? Oh, I can't really verify that because there's no way for in the spectator or streamer in the replay system to actually see the stats. Unlike in Couple Years 2, where we can bring that in the middle of the game. Artillery now raining on in. US base is actually starting to go down. Weapon sports center destroyed. STG's engaging the riflemen. Rifle squad is a little bit burned up, but the incendiary effect is mostly on that door. Oh! He actually went into the booby trap there. That was a bad move direction. Huh. I just realized something. Did I just see the STGs actually start glowing red when they were firing? Never actually noticed that. App manager. I may need to look into that. Booby trap has been triggered, and this one. Oh, and there goes the entire squad. US player may want to go with the off-map combat groups. Sector artillery is in this sector. Another booby trap. Oh! Those booby traps seem to feel like they're exploding really quick right now. Or the US player's response is just ever so slightly slow, but that felt like almost instantaneous. Got STG and bar equipment. Panzer Grenadier. I wonder if it has any other weapons. Rangers are here. He has deployed up Rangers, but not the off-map combat group. It's, I mean, twice the manpower. You'll get a lot more bang for your buck, and hopefully get out some Greyhounds. Greyhounds in this situation wouldn't be half bad. A Hellcat wouldn't be bad as well, but honestly, even a Greyhound poses a threat to the Humals.
We are losing a munitions sector. Reinforcements ready to roll.
He finally selects the off-map combat group. He probably can bring it in about one more time at the current rate he's losing VPs. He has repaired the VP and needs to start capturing it.
100 points and dropping.
Boob trap has been triggered. And this time he does avoid the boob trap for the most part. Does eat a little bit there. Don't repair, capture. Artillery ready on in. Range is a little bit idle. Drive squad engage.
Casualties being reported.
I wonder if he's AFK at this moment. Yeah, the mortar didn't do too much, but I think he's AFK. Yep, and that is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.